Okay, so I have a part two here. I may break it down into three parts, but we'll just see, how much we pull out of this reading. So now I want to see how Nicki Minaj feels about her fans, okay? Her barbs. All right, how does she feel about you guys? Like I said, I'm a fan of Nicki. I'm not a barb, but I am a big fan of her music. Let's see how she feels about you all, okay? Give me the most detailed and accurate messages. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages. How does Nicki feel about her fans? Okay? How does Nicki feel about her fans? Y'all need to stop some of the stuff that y'all do, okay? Sometimes she wish that you all wouldn't. Like she respects the fact that you all ride for her, okay? We do have the Chariot card and the Fool card, but they are in the reverse, okay? She does appreciate, like I said, the love, the support that you all show her, but sometimes she feels like y'all can do a little bit too much. I'm just being honest. All right, Nine of Pentacles there, okay? Let me tell you something. You all, I don't know if she's mentioned this to her fans, but she doesn't take for granted how much you all ride for her. Okay? She knows that the reason that she's living this amazing life that she's living, Nine of Pentacles, let me tell you, she's a hard worker. She's put in all this work in the industry, but do you know that she still considers herself having so much more to go before she can feel like she can reach that Ten of Pentacles? Like, she wants to leave behind a legacy for her family, for her children. She wants a combination of everything. The love and support of her fans, respecting the industry, her kids being well off, and just all these types of things. But this is just, I believe she's a perfectionist. Okay, I'm going to be honest. She may be a perfectionist or very close to it, especially with that Virgo moon. So even though she has a lot, I won't say that she's not appreciative, because she is, from what I'm seeing with this Nine of Pentacles. She's never satisfied. Like, she got to get to that next pinnacle. She got to get to that next pinnacle. Okay? Yeah. She loves you all. I literally heard, I love my fans. I love you so much. But she sometimes has to take a break. All right, she has to take her break. She has to become centered, because one thing about her, as I mentioned in the first portion of the reading, she has a lot of earth in her chart. So she is someone, she could be a bit of an extrovert and an introvert, and especially as she's gotten older, she loves and respects her quiet time away from the media and everything, and to just be at home with her family. Like, that is something that she cherishes a lot, is her peace and quiet. Okay, she does not play with her peace and quiet or keeping her family intact in that type of way. She's very big on family, or at least this is how she's gotten as she's, met the person she, wanted to spend her life with. But, the industry can be overwhelming, but it's kind of like you all make it worthwhile. Y'all, this is so sweet. Aw, she feel like you all make it worthwhile, okay? And she knows she carries a burden sometimes about feeling like she disappoints you all, or she would hope that she don't disappoint you all when it comes to her music. Okay, she does not like to let you all down. She's like, the rest of the world cannot care about my music, etc. But how my real fans perceive me is what matters the most to me. Okay, but I will say this, like I mentioned, Ten of Wands and that Four of Swords there in the reverse. She feels very accomplished. She feels a responsibility to you all, but sometimes it could be a bit of a burden, having all of that, because you have to think about it. She has millions of fans, and let's say she wants to meet everybody. Of course, you will never be able to meet all of her fans, but if she could, she would. Okay. If she could, she would, all right? But she does at times feel like some of you all, not all, can be a bit reckless, and that's what, you know, kind of scares her. It's like she knows that she can't have control over that because she doesn't know which direction some barbs are going to go in at times. So I'm just being honest, all right, from what I'm seeing here. Also, Four of Swords in the reverse has to do with being restless or feeling stressed or burnt out. Like I mentioned, when she gets stressed and burnt out, allegedly, she has to pull back, and she just sits back and she enjoys the money that she has, you know, the money and accolades and everything. She takes it and she rests. She rests her mind and everything, and then she comes back. I feel like she's out of her resting period. That's why you all are seeing her so much right now. And this is going to be a time in which she's going to try to see her fans as much as possible, or at least interact on social media. You may see her doing a lot more lives, or seeing her out with other people, especially now that she has drummed up so much attention around her with this wireless performance. But yeah, definitely, like I said, only thing is she can be a bit hard on herself, and, you know, because she is a bit of a perfectionist. But the bottom of the deck here, you do have the Eight of Cups. And like I mentioned before, it's all coming back to what I said about her walking away. She has to leave behind because it can get crazy at times. So she goes to her, I don't know why I'm getting cocoon. All right, she may call her place her cocoon to rest. Okay, so she can come back out and make her fans proud. Oh, that was so sweet. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the love connection between her and Kenneth Petty currently. All right, dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages for Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj. If you guys are enjoying this reading so far, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you guys want to see another part to this reading, comment down below, let me know, and I will do that for you. Okay, let's see. Give me the most detailed and accurate messages for Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty. Of course, Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius. Kenneth Petty is an Aries. Give me the most detailed and accurate messages. How does this couple feel about each other currently? You have the Death card here, all right? Scorpio energy. All right, Death card. There's an end to a cycle and a new beginning. There's some changes that are going on in their life. Of course, with Kenneth Petty being on house arrest, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to be at home for like a year. But then he has some other issues that are going on in regards to the marriage. But that rough period, they feel like they can breathe now, okay? Because, of course, he's not facing any jail time or anything, allegedly. And if I'm incorrect, comment and let me know down below in the description box. So they feel like they can breathe, okay? This is Nicki Minaj. You can't make that up. You cannot make this up, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. And I said this in the reading in the past, okay? If you guys want to check out the other reading from the past, Nicki, and I've said this before. When it comes to Nicki and this man, he can do no wrong. This woman love this man dirty draws, okay? I'm just being honest from what I'm seeing. All right, you have here the Moon card here in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, Moon card in the reverse basically talks of a person being, could be naive or being taken advantage of or feeling reckless, okay? All right, so over here with Nicki, you have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. You have the Emperor. You have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords energy here, and then you also have the Strength card, okay? Now, this is how she sees Kenneth. She sees him as her Emperor, okay? Emperor is the Aries energy. She feels, let me tell you, she's had, in her last reading that I've done on these two, she had a lot of respect for him then. So I don't feel like that energy from what I'm seeing has changed, okay? You have the Emperor card next to the Nine of Pentacles. She is enjoying her life, and she's ready to be able to kind of have this time away with him. Of course, he'll be at home a lot more. But she has obligations that she has to attend to, so she's not going to always be there with him, okay? So with this Queen of Swords here, she may not be too happy about that. And then you also have the Strength card here, all right? Strength card dealing with the Leo energy here. She knows that she has to find her inner strength, have a lot more compassion, All right. It's something about her having a lot more compassion for him, or she's feeling, what is that? Why is that coming through? Oh, I see what's happening. Listen, she has to get out here. She has some obligations she has to attend to. You do have the Nine of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Queen of Swords, okay? So here's the thing. She loves her fans. She loves what she does. She's going to get out here and do what she have to do. The only downside to this is that she loves spending time with him. These two are the type of couple, from what I'm seeing in these cards so far, they like to spend their time with each other. So she's not going to be able to see him as much, of course, when traveling comes. So she may go through a period of being like bored when she's on the road, you know, not having that passion as often as she would want it, all right, with this Ace of Wands, because there's definitely going to be a period in which they're not going to be able to see each other as much. So yeah, that's that energy of the Queen of Swords, like she's kind of going at it on her own for a while. But then you also have here on Kenneth's side, oh, he's regretting his past mistakes, okay? Because let me tell you, once you're sitting at home, and don't get it twisted, okay? Yeah, he has an amazing cushy life. There's a lot of people that wish they can sit at home, you know, and, you know, live in that lifestyle. And the only thing they have to do is just stay at home for a while. But at the same time, keep in mind, this is somebody that has a lot of fire in their chart. He has his sun, his moon, and his Mercury in Aries, okay? So this is somebody that's always used to being on the go. So for him, he kind of feels like stifled, like he can't get out and do what he wants to do, all right? And he does kind of look back at his life, and he wishes that he could, you know, have done things in his life differently. He feels like he's just had a lot of bad luck in his life. And this stems from childhood. He does have some childhood issues, all right? And this is somebody that also likes to be in control, and not being able to get up and go out the door when he feels like it is not good for his psyche, okay? It's making him feel off balance, or he will soon start to feel off balance, allegedly. But because he's the type, he can be a bit reckless, or at least he was very reckless when he was younger, and this causes him to make bad choices. All right, you got the Fool card here in the reverse, and you also have the Temperance card there in the reverse, okay? So it may cause a bit of a rift between him and Nikki, but I don't feel like this is anything that would affect them being together, all right? Because they do have a lot of earth in both of their charts, so they may be able to talk situations out. You also have this Moon card here in the reverse, basically. Yeah, it's going to cause confusion from time to time, but I feel like this is the fear, okay, on his end. Okay, because think about it. He's not going to be able to see her as often as he wants, but what he doesn't realize is that this woman sees him as the ultimate, okay? When you see a man or a woman as your emperor or empress, that means that they never have to worry. Like, baby, you ain't got to worry about me. I'm gonna always cut everybody off. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of people that would love to trade places with Kenneth Petty, but baby, they don't. Let me tell you something. From looking at these cards, this man has nothing to worry about. She feels like he is her happiness. I mentioned this in another part of the reading, in the beginning of the reading. This is not something that would shake her. This is not something that will stop her from being in this connection with her man, okay? But like I said, he is regretting his choices. He may get a little upset, or kind of feel like he sort of takes it out on her because he's mad about some things that he, you know, the choices he made that put him in this situation. But at the end of the day, at least you're not in jail, right? Right. So let me get some love messages and see what comes through. Give me the most detailed and accurate messages for Nikki and Kenneth Petty. Detailed and accurate messages for Nikki and Kenneth Petty. Give me the most detailed and accurate messages that need to come through for Nikki and Kenneth Petty. Detailed and accurate messages for Nikki and Kenneth Petty. Detailed and accurate messages for Nikki and Kenneth Petty. Detailed and accurate messages for Nikki and Kenneth Petty. Oof. Baby, no wonder it got so freaking hot in here. You have hot sex, loving touch, and expectations. Let me tell you something. No wonder she is going to be feeling bored while she's out on the road, while she's handling her business, and it can't have him when she wants him, because this man put it down. Okay, it is freaking hot in here all of a sudden. These two have a very strong connection sexually, emotionally. So the separation for them, even though they may feel like it's a bad thing, is actually going to be a good thing for their sex life. Okay, because the absence make the heart grow fonder. So by the time they see each other again, then it's going to be explosive. All right, you have here separation, new love, and very soon. This separation here is going to reignite the connection that they have here. Okay, so you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. All right. You also have mastery, rejection, fate, time apart. You cannot make this up. Some distance will help bring clarity. Like I said, for them, this separation is actually something that was meant. All right. These two are fated to meet each other. Okay, and retreating, time alone. Like I said, the more time that they spend together, the more they recharge their connection. People around them, or some people may not understand their connection, but for them, they understand their connection with each other. All right, you have mastery. You've learned a spiritual lesson. Okay, I do feel that this spiritual lesson has to do with Kenny, and this is the lifestyle allegedly that he lived in the past. It was something that ended up hindering him in a way, because he can't have the freedom that he wanted at first, okay, because of the choices that he's made. So I do feel like for him, this is something he has learned from, and he's thinking twice about making, bad decisions again moving forward. Okay, allegedly. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. Like I said, that separation may end up being a blessing in disguise for the both of them. So let's see. What do I want to say? What will Nikki be blessed with moving forward? What will Nikki be blessed with moving forward, please? Oh, my camera's about to stop. What will Nikki be blessed with moving forward, please? All right, let's make this quick. Moving forward, you have the Star card here, you have the Coffin card here, and then you have the Dragonfly. Okay, natural endings are abound. Take care of your health. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Hard times are over. Look forward to happiness and abundance. You cannot make this up. Like I said, they were out of the rough period of knowing what was going to happen in regards to Kenneth, so they can close that chapter out. Moving forward, a blessing on the family. This is going to strengthen them. Like I mentioned, this is going to be a blessing to shield and safeguard you. In the beginning of the reading, I mentioned that there were forces beyond her control that are going to intervene. She is being protected at this time. In Morrigan's blessings of peace after battle. I said before that these two may have some tiffs, some fights because of the separation, but that's because these two are so used to spending a lot of time with each other. And we'll see how this situation goes moving forward. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.